All right, Greg's here. Told me there wasn't any sound. Is there sound now? And it's the Bluetooth on the truck, which doesn't have a speaker on it. So hopefully turn the Bluetooth off. Helps. Right, good. So you can hear me sort of properly, see me a little properly. I was saying that I'm headed to the East Tennessee Aquatic Association's market, which is what they're calling their swap. It's not very good because there's mountains between my house and where they're having it, so the signal may come and go. And I didn't realize that it doesn't get daylight till later, so it's dark. It'll be dark the whole drive down here. But oh well. Here, jump on stream for a minute or two. Ramble to myself. This is probably the. I bought this truck not too long ago, used meter style truck. The longest trip I've taken it on, so kind of test it out, see if it'll make it there. But got the back end loaded up with tanks and like 3 coolers of fish, got a bag of fish and plants in the back seat. Hanging out with the guys in Knoxville. Got a new events coming up. I might make a video while I'm there. But the Knoxville Club down here in the East Tennessee, the Aquatic Association. I can't talk this morning. Uh, they decided to change the name of their swap to the Aquatic Market because a lot of people in the area are clubs. They weren't familiar with the term swap, and when fish clubs say swap, they're talking about like a farmer's market type thing, a yard sale type thing where people set up booths or tables and sell their stuff. But it comes from swap meat. But a lot of the people in the area were thinking swap, and in order to come, bring something to swap for trade, that it was a barter event. And then I think it was last year, uh, they just put a sign up saying something about fish here today or something like that, and people showed up looking for a fish fry, like a food event. So they're trying Aquatic Market, and it'll be good for them. They said they've got a pretty full house booked up for vendors, saltwater and freshwater. And I'm looking forward to it. Not planning on buying a lot, maybe some stuff. I go and sell at these swap things, where they call them a swap, a market, a expo, whatever they call them, more or less, so that I don't feel all awkward and stuff trying to hang out all day long. That if I've got a booth or a table selling stuff, I'm not just like lurking in the corner and watching everybody or feel like I'm bugging people trying to talk to them. So I'll try to get past this semi here. So, like I was saying earlier, I've got some tanks in the back. I've got a bunch of different dry goods, some shrimp food, filters, tentacles, other stuff like that. I've got plants. I bagged up probably 4 or 5 bags of duckweed because for some reason duckweed is always the first thing to sell off my table anywhere I am. I can have swap in Kentucky or Tennessee, wherever. For some reason, duckweed's the first thing to go. I don't get it. When you pay $1 for a bag of duckweed, I'll bring in a bunch of it. They got different plants, easy plants like work on my grass, Sophia, stuff like that. And I've got different guppies, so snow white guppies, half black pastels, half black blue, American blues. Got some cherry shrimp, some blue jelly shrimp. Celadonus petricola. I brought a handful of different types of tequila, Noadra, Eisenach. I've got trout Ghanaians, hotel Ghanaians. Got different segments like multi-shell dwellers, Godos shell dwellers, some angels, crab, Vincent. Everybody's favorite. I've got some convict cichlids going. It's a variety of stuff. I've got a pair of cichlids. Care take it. There's not a CARES program in the area. There's not yet one in Tennessee or Kentucky. Probably the closest one is either Cincinnati or Atlanta. But I'm talking to more of the clubs in the areas. The 4 major clubs in the area about maybe starting the CARES program or a similar conservation program. At least one of them. I think if I get one of them going, another one or two might jump on board as well. Once we get one started. We'll see if I'm hoping to make a video down here. We'll see if here Chattanooga said that he would be there this morning. Painter, the co-host on Scruffy City Aquatics stream, he said he would be there. It's from Scruffy City Aquatics. I believe he said he would be there. Sean with Peg Tech is usually there. Maybe some others that surprise us. James from Fisher and Fever showed up last time. And then a lot of other great fish folks, I guess if you want to call them that aren't necessarily on YouTube, but local to the area down here. It's becoming quite an event. Their swap or aquatic market they're having down here. Again, people coming in from, I'm going from Kentucky, and there's people coming up from Atlanta, Nashville's, I believe, 3 hours away from them, so that's good distance to drive. People all over Tennessee, Georgia, down from Kentucky, and probably other areas that they haven't mentioned coming from those areas. Got to focus on driving just a second. I may not go long, but I'll straight on the drive down into the store. Going through these curves, mountains and stuff that make driving a little more challenging and signal not at its best. So Ed said that he's bringing his Tennessee Fish Mafia merchandise to sell. So I decided to maybe help him out. Wear my Tennessee Fish Mafia shirt. And if anybody happens to be in Knoxville area, I'm going to have it between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. on day Saturday, October 28th. It's going to be in the Mountain City Lions Club. A nice little building there with a park around it. It's got a playground and a trail. Nice little place. Parking is a little, it's not right up next to the building because the building's like in the park. You have to kind of park across the street in like a little gravel or grassy area. Walk across the street or park on the street itself. So that's the only like downside that I see. The parking isn't big. You'll have like a blacktop parking lot right at the front door, but it's not really that big of a deal. I may, since it'll be daylight, hopefully, whenever I'm driving home, I may stream on the way home to just give a recap of it as well, because it's streaming the dark stuff. Not the best idea, I don't think. Probably not a lot of people up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. I stayed up till probably 1 o'clock. Well, I laid down in bed at 1 o'clock. I don't know that I slept at all. I always feel like I'm forgetting things when I go to these things. So I was thinking too much on it. And I got upset that I wasn't sleeping. I got mad at myself for not sleeping. I was bagging fish until midnight. And that's my cutoff when I go to these things. I always stop at midnight so that I can rest before I go out the next morning. I stopped at midnight and of bag fishing. It's 12:30 before I stopped getting some together. Odd man thing. Making sure I had change and things like that. So I tried to sleep from about 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. down to 5 and sort of get stuff together again and out. And almost left the bag of fish sitting. Chain lanes, curve. But I think I got most of everything that's alive. Um, take some live food culture, some micro worms and Walter worms and some vinegar hills. I had to make a third trip in because I kept forgetting those. Sometimes they sell really good, and sometimes they don't sell at all. Um, we'll see. I had banana worms I was going to bring also. Uh, divided the culture out, get some decent starter cultures going for the people that customers. And of course, they all crashed. I don't know what I did. But I lost my banana worms. So I got micro worms and ultra worms, vinegar greens. So I'm trying something a little different this time, selling vinegreens. I usually just put them in a water bottle, like like a drinking water, like all water bottles, drinking water bottles, but like a so like an Aquafina bottle or a Dasani bottle. Sell them like that, thinking that whoever buys them will transfer them over to a more uh, permanent bottle, like a wine bottle or something, when they get them home. But this time I'm trying a couple different style bottles, a little fancier bottle. I've still got my water bottles that but I'm trying a little fancier bottle, like a long neck wine type bottle. Uh, Seeing the way that some of them are set up and displayed and stuff. And so Clash gave me that. I know some people are buying the type of bottle. And I guess I'm utilitarian or something, that I don't really buy stuff for the prettiness of the packaging. Uh, so much for that example. It's getting the job done. So the plastic water bottle was good enough in my mind. But if somebody wants the glass on that bottle, a different shape bottle or whatever, I'll cut that off as well this time. Well, I can see in the distance the valley of the mountain way out there. The sun's thinking about it. It's probably got to get another hour and a half an hour. but the swap starts at 10. But the vendor or seller that's coming in, he can start setting stuff up. Sometimes it takes a while to set stuff up. Hey, Melvin, good to see you this morning. I'm just on here rambling a little bit. I didn't think about it being so early on a Saturday morning and still being dark out. Me driving through mountains then. Uh, Signal wouldn't be the best. I'll probably go for maybe another 10 minutes or so. I'll be in Knoxville itself and have to make quite a few turns, and maybe not quite a few turns, but I'm horrible with remembering directions. So I can get lost in a paper bag. I was trying to go to the bank that I go to all the time last night. Made a wrong turn. Mine works too much. I guess it zones out. But hopefully there's, I'm sure there will be. I'm sure there will be too much that I'm interested in to buy. I don't want to buy a whole lot. I want to make some changes in the fish shack. The fish shack, whatever you call it. Move some tanks around and stuff, and I keep filling the tanks up and put more fish out. It makes it difficult to move them around. So hopefully I don't buy too much. Gotta check real quick that I wrote my money. So far the truck's done pretty good. This is the longest I've taken it anywhere for this distance. It's still going, so that's good. I bought it as a project truck to tinker with and make some modifications and work on it stuff. After buying it, realizing that it wanted more touch-ups and repairs than what I had initially thought. So got it to where I'm going to go and stop. Most of the time. Hopefully I can share some of the species that I brought with different people. Get some of these care species shared out. Get quality started in different areas. The hairs cichlids that I brought, not necessarily new colonies, but if they can get started breeding, that's good. Even if I don't sell them, if I can get people interested in them and stuff, so they look up a little bit, research on them, that's a benefit in my book. Plus, where you were saying, part of the whole idea of the care program, a lot of other conservation programs, not only just keep from for a hobby that you're suffering there, disappearing. Even in our own backyard, struggling a lot because we humans aren't doing what we should, I guess, to protect them, keep our waters clean, not put stuff there that doesn't go there like fish. Two two species, I believe it was, out of the Green River, Kentucky, it's been extinct. So that's sad. There's a number of aquatic species in Kentucky, Tennessee. I didn't know that until this year. And on the street, down the street from her. And then I find out there's a number of different species that are right in my own backyard. A couple species just this year are extinct because they haven't seen. It's in like 20 years. Like physically, laboriously going out looking for, trying to find signs of them. Dead bodies or live bodies already. It's like 20 years. And the ironic thing, those species are extinct. Blood Lexington, the Green River, is the front runner for collecting grape. We go out, have a little cookout, picnic style event with the club member, and we go to a body of water and catch fish and other wildlife. I hear the one great fish pond. It's different insects. Year before we caught turtles or snakes also. And before COVID, there was frogs and stuff possible. But we go out and catch stuff to see what species we see, what kind of numbers we're seeing. The majority of it's released. So some people might keep a few species that they're allowed to stuff. But so we'll see how that goes. That'll be in June. And it looks like the sun's turning to a bit more now. Get more daylight out. Getting closer to the location of the swamp. So they either be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. down here in the Knoxville, Tennessee area. About the city lines. So anybody that haven't been there yet, stop by and give us pictures there. And a lot of other great fish people. I'm going to sign off here. And everybody that came in watched it live, even watched the replay. I'll try to. I might try to jump on way back and talk about it. And I know that Aqua stuck is. I think it's a 12-hour stream now. Since they hit the goal. Yeah, they going on today, so it'll be live also. I may jump on just for a little while. Just to recap about where am I headed to. Going to the Knoxville Club's swap. They're calling it the Knoxville Club's called the East Tennessee Aquatic Association. They're calling it their Aquatic Market. So I gotta be there and set up and stuff. Chattanooga had to share a table with me, so it's Tennessee fish coffee and stuff. I'm trying to share some fish out, not go broke. We'll see you a little bit later.